The emergency beacon crackled through the void, its desperate signal cutting across star systems until it reached a small blue planet on the galaxy's outer rim. Captain Lisa Martinez stared at the translation matrix as alien text scrolled across, her screen, each word painting a picture of imminent doom. "Commander, we're receiving what appears to be a distress call," Martinez announced to the bridge of the UES Defiance. "It's addressed to someone called the Terran Defense Coalition, but I don't think that exists." Commander Rachel Thompson moved to the communications station, her brow furrowed as she read the translated message. The plea came from two species locked in a desperate battle against overwhelming odds: the Elvari, graceful beings with pointed ears and ethereal beauty, had allied with the Nexari, a technologically advanced race of tall, slender humanoids with luminescent blue skin. Together they fought against the brutal Kragor Empire, which sought to enslave every world in their sector. "Ma'am, they think Earth is some kind of military powerhouse," Martinez continued, highlighting key phrases in the transmission. "They're requesting immediate reinforcement under something called the Galactic Defense Pact." Thompson studied the star charts. The battle was taking place in the Vegan system, only 3 jumps away. According to the message, the Elvari homeworld of Sylvana and the Nexari colony of New Haven were under siege. Millions of lives hung in the balance. "They've mistaken us for someone else entirely," Thompson mused. "But they're clearly desperate." The bridge fell silent as everyone contemplated the situation. Earth had only recently developed faster than light travel, and humanity's military consisted of a handful of exploration vessels, like the Defiance. They weren't the galactic superpower these aliens believed them to be. Lieutenant Amy Foster, the ship's tactical officer, pulled up the enemy fleet composition from the alien data burst. "Commander, the Kragor forces are massive, but their technology seems roughly equivalent to ours, maybe even slightly inferior in some areas." Dr. Susan Clark, the ship's xenobiologist, had been studying the cultural data included in the transmission. "The Elvari and Nexari are remarkable civilizations," she reported. "The Elvari have incredible natural abilities, enhanced reflexes, telepathic communication, and an intuitive understanding of energy manipulation. The Nexari are master engineers and strategists, but they're both peaceful by nature, ill-equipped for this kind of prolonged warfare." Thompson walked to the main view screen, where stars twinkled against the cosmic backdrop. "What's our estimated arrival time if we jump immediately?" 18 hours, Commander," replied Navigator Kate Wilson. "And how long before their defenses fall according to their projections?" Martinez rechecked the alien data. 26 hours, assuming their current rate of attrition." Thompson made her decision with characteristic human determination. "Plot a course for the Vegan system. We may not be the reinforcements they expected, but we're the reinforcements they're getting." The journey through hyperspace gave the crew time to study their unlikely allies. The Elvari possessed an almost supernatural grace, their society built around harmony with nature and each other. Their warriors, called Moonblades, could move with impossible speed and coordinate their attacks through telepathic links. However, their weapons were primarily energy-based, designed more for precision than raw destructive power. The Nexari represented the pinnacle of technological achievement in their region. Their ships featured advanced shielding and sophisticated sensor arrays, but their military doctrine emphasized defensive strategies and minimal casualties. They had never encountered an enemy as ruthless as the Kragor, who showed no mercy and took no prisoners. When the Defiance dropped out of hyperspace above Sylvana, the scene was chaos. Kragor dreadnoughts pounded Elvari cities with plasma bombardments, while their fighters swarmed like angry wasps around the elegant spires of Nexari. Defensive platforms. The combined fleet of the two species was giving ground steadily, their formations fragmenting under the relentless assault. "Incoming transmission from the Elvari flagship," Martinez announced. The main screen flickered to life, revealing Princess Elena of House Starweaver, her pointed ears and silver hair marking her as pure Elvari nobility. Beside her stood Admiral Diana Nexos, her blue skin shimmering with bioluminescent patterns that indicated extreme stress among her people. Terran vessels, we cannot express our gratitude for your arrival. Elena's voice carried an otherworldly, musical quality. Though I confess we expected a larger fleet. Thompson stepped forward. Princess Admiral, I'm Commander Thompson of the United Earthship Defiance. We may be just one ship, but we didn't come here to disappoint you. The, human vessel dove into the battle with tactics that bewildered both sides. While the Elvari and Nexari fought with honor and precision, humans brought something entirely different to the engagement: unpredictability and ruthless innovation. Lieutenant Foster targeted Kragor ships with salvos that seemed random until the pattern emerged. Human weapons weren't more powerful than their enemies, but they used them in ways that defied conventional military doctrine. Instead of engaging the massive dreadnoughts directly, the Defiance crippled their smaller escorts, then used the debris as improvised weapons. Elena, can your Moonblades coordinate with our Marines? Thompson asked during a brief lull in the fighting. It would be unprecedented, but these are unprecedented times, the Elvari princess replied. What followed became legend throughout the galaxy. Human Marines, equipped with standard kinetic weapons and basic armor, boarded Kragor vessels alongside Elvari warriors who moved like liquid lightning. The combination proved devastating. Where Elvari grace met human tenacity, Kragor resistance crumbled. Dr. Clark established communication with Nexari engineers, sharing human innovations in real time. Try modulating your shield frequencies in random patterns, she suggested. It doesn't make sense mathematically, but it works. The tide of battle shifted as the three species learned to fight as one. Elvari telepaths coordinated human and Nexari units with unprecedented precision. Nexari technology enhanced human weapon systems beyond their normal capabilities, and humans provided the missing element that turned their defensive struggle into an offensive campaign, the willingness to take calculated risks that bordered on insanity. As the last Kragor dreadnought exploded in brilliant fire, Princess Elena and Admiral Diana materialized on the Defiance's bridge via Nexari transport technology. Commander Thompson, Elena said, her violet eyes bright with admiration. Earth may not be the military power we believed you to be, but humanity possesses something far more valuable: the courage to answer a stranger's call for help. Diana nodded, her bioluminescent patterns now pulsing with colors of joy and respect. The Nexari archives will record this day as the beginning of a new era. Three species, united not by treaty or obligation, but by choice. Thompson smiled, looking out at the stars where debris from the battle slowly dispersed into cosmic dust. Well, I suppose we should probably draft that Galactic Defense Pact you mentioned. Seems like the galaxy could use it. The misrouted message had found its way to exactly the right destination after all.